Dear my friend, thank you very much for opening my channel again. This year is Chinese Ox Year. Now still Chinese New Year time. Happy New Year, everybody. I was telling you last time that I was crushed under a horse carriage. People around me were screaming, is this girl is injured or she's still alive or not? When the carriage owner pulled me out, he is shaking and asked me, "Oh girl, do you have any pain?" I was in panic. I said, "Oh, I'm dizzy, but I don't have any pain." He asked me again, "Where is your home? I want to meet your parents." He touched me from my head to the feet and make sure I'm not be injured. Then the carriage owner followed me to my home and told my parents what happened before. Then he wrote his name and address to my parents. He told them, if this girl be injured inside organs is pain, must be sent to the hospital as soon as possible, and all the medical expenses will paid by him. That time the person is very honest. When I told the blind fortune teller about my story, she smiled and said that because your energy is really strong, you can turn horrible situation into good future. I replied her, "You are really good fortune teller. Your predictions are very correctly. Can you tell me about my career? How about my career development in the future?" She said, "Are you living in Beijing, don't you?" I said, "Yes." She told me that in the future, after you are 40 years old, you will go to the far away. I said, "Where I should go?" She said, "It's northwest after you are where you living. Northwest of Beijing, which is where your future career development place." She continued, said, after my age, 40 years old, she said, "Your business will develop better and better. After you are 50 years old, your financial income will be more and more. You don't have to worry about anything. Your old age will be carefree." I asked again, "What about my marriage?" She thinking a while. She said, "You will marry 3 times. Wow! I was surprised to hear this because I didn't feel that my marriage was in crisis. Why are there 3 marriages? Maybe in the future many things change, I thinking. I asked her, "How long will I live?" She said that normally you could only live to be 79 years old, but because you have given a lot of kind of help to many other persons throughout your old life. So therefore, you can live beyond 90 years old. I felt her answers were so magic. So I thought, if I could use her method to counting my patient, to give my patient predict that my diagnosis will be much more clearly and my treatment will be much more effective. So I asked her, what method did you use to predict? She said that they had no eyeballs since they were born, and their parents went to the temple when they were about 7, 8 years old. Yeah, to the temple, the monk will teach them knowledge about BaZI. BaZI is eight characters, yeah, to counting person the life, because they cannot read, cannot listen, they cannot write, so they remember everything by heart. So that is a hard time. But this knowledge very useful. When they were grown up, they can sit by the road to predict for many people. Tell them their life, what's your marriage, what's your career, what's your life, what's your health, many things. So then they can earn some money and to support themselves, support their family. BaZI. Ba is 8 characters. Zi is character. Ba is 8. I remember it. I gave this lady and her husband some money, then watch them take their child, go home. Then next day, I returned to Beijing. In Beijing, I started searching everywhere for books about BaZI. And I started to concentrate on research. From the 1987 to 2021, in the 34 years, I have accumulated some good experience. For example, if you gave me your birthday and the birth time, I can use one Hong Kong app to make your BaZI, the 8 characters. When I read your BaZI, I can tell you. First, are you sick or not? Are you healthy or not? Second, which one of your organs will be sick? Third, when will you get sick? Of course, I will also tell you how to prevent illness and how to treat it, how to make yourself to be healthy again. The above is the reason why I want to research and study BaZI 8 characters. Yesterday, 2 Danish patients asked me, "You are a doctor after West medicine since 1970. Why you are so interested in Chinese medicine? Today, I will tell you the reason. That is in September 1965. I just had been admitted to the Capital Medical University. I was only 18 years old that year. That is the 25th of December 1965. My father returned from Ulaanbaatar in Mongolia on an international train. He was a mechanical engineer at the Ministry of Transportation. He led a team of more than 50 mechanical engineers. They employ Mongolia workers to build the road and the bridge in Mongolia. He has been working there for 5 years. Every year he returned back to China at the end of December. He rests for 3 months and returning to Mongolia in the earlier of April. But this year, he didn't get off the train himself. 2 nurses carrying him down on a stretcher. The accompanying doctor told us, "Your father has severe vasculitis. Now he can't work. He got gangrene. Gangrene? Let's go home and talk more," doctor told us. At home, the doctor showed us my father's both legs were blue, especially on the right foot. The big toe and the second toe were already black, and the 2 legs were swollen like pillars. Mom started crying immediately. The doctor said, and it seems that my father, he had to have both legs amputated. I resisted the pain in my heart. I told the doctor and also my father, without my agreement, and you must not sign the amputation slip. I will look for a medical solution and I will find it. When I returned to the university, I visited some famous doctors and the professional scientists, and consulted them about my father's medical records. But after running here and there for a week, their answer was the same. Your father is too sick. Only amputation from above the knee could be done to save his life. And without delay, my heart was filled very pain. Holding last hope, I ran into the office of the principal of my university. I want to ask President, how about my father? Is there any hope, any way to save him? If you want to know the result, we have to listen next time. I can tell you what shall we do. Thank you for your concern. I hope you can press subscribe. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.